A long, 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 long time ago, all the animals lived in the forest, but they did everything just like us. I mean, they built houses just like us, they wore clothes just like us, they cooked their food just like us. They even fussed and fought just like us. One day, Raccoon decided that he'll fish for frogs. But every time he tried to catch those frogs, they just run the other way. So he decided he'll visit his best friend, a rabbit. He went to Burr Rabbit's house and said, "Burr Rabbit, man, you're the best fisherman in the whole forest. Could you please catch me some of them frogs? Because every time I try to catch them frogs, they just run the other way." Now, Burr Rabbit said, "Well, all because he ate their granddad bullfrog, they just run the other way." Raccoon said, "Man, have pity. I'm so skinny you can see plumb through me." Burr Rabbit said, "All right, man, but this calls for a plan. Now, this is what we're going to do. We're going down to the river, where all those big juicy frogs live. And when we get down there, I want you to pretend that you is dead." Raccoon was like, "What? I don't know. I don't even know how to pretend I'm dead, Burr Rabbit." Burr Rabbit just looked at him and said, "All you had to do was just lay down and stop breathing." Raccoon was like, "Oh, I can do that." So they went down to the river, where all the big juicy frogs live. And when they got down there, Burr Rabbit said to Raccoon, "All right, it's time for you to fall out and pretend that you was dead." So Raccoon put on a little show. He spun around a couple of times, and he started shaking like he had something fierce. And then finally, he fell out and died. The frogs looked up, and saw that Raccoon was dead. They were so happy. But they looked up again and saw poor Burr Rabbit crying. The frog said to Burr Rabbit,
"Burr Rabbit, I'm very happy that Burr Raccoon is dead, but is there anything that we can do to help?"
Raccoon said, "My best friend Raccoon is dead." The frog said,
"We can see that."
Burr Rabbit said, "Can you please dig him a hole?" And the frog said,
"Yeah, man, we good at digging."
So they started digging. Y'all can help me with digging too.
Okay.
The frogs looked up, saw the Raccoon. They said to Burr Rabbit,
"Burr Rabbit, is it deep enough yet?"
The second frog said, "Is it deep enough yet?" The third frog said, "Is it deep enough yet?" And the fourth frog said, "Is it deep enough yet, man?" Burr Rabbit said, "Can you jump out of it?" The frogs looked up and said,
"Yeah, man, we frogs. We can jump out of this hole."
So Burr Rabbit said, "Well, it ain't deep enough." So the frogs kept on digging. The frogs looked up again, said to Burr Rabbit,
"Burr Rabbit,
"Is it deep enough yet?" Second frog said, "Is it deep enough yet?" The third frog said,
is it deep enough yet?"
and the fourth frog said, "Is it deep enough yet, man?" Burr Rabbit said to the frogs, "Can y'all jump out of it?" The frogs looked up, said,
"Yeah, man, we can jump out of this hole."
So Burr Rabbit said, "Well, it ain't deep enough." So the frogs kept on digging. But the frogs were getting very, very tired. And they were getting very, very mad. So they looked up again at Burr Rabbit and said, "Burr Rabbit, is it deep enough yet?" The second frog said, "Is it deep enough yet?" The fourth frog said, "Is it deep enough yet?" And the fourth frog said, "Is it deep enough yet, man? Because my hands are tired and I just want to go to sleep." Burr Rabbit said, "Can y'all jump out of it?" The frogs looked up and said, "Man, he can't jump out of this hole." So Burr Rabbit said, Well, it's deep enough. Rise from the dead raccoon. Grab up all your big juicy frogs for your dinner. Raccoon got up all those big juicy frogs, and went home and had some fried frogs, some baked frogs, some frog stew, some frog legs, frog kebabs. And that's how Rabbit, Raccoon managed to eat all those big juicy frogs for their dinner. Thank you.